Today's lesson is lesson 98, which is on temperature. We often will see positive and negative numbers on a number line. We know that anything to the right of 0 is going to be positive, and anything to the left of 0 is negative or less than 0. 0 itself is neither positive nor negative. Another place we see negative numbers is on a thermometer. On a cold day, the temperature can drop below 0. If the temperature is 4 degrees below 0, we might say the temperature is -4 or -4 degrees. In this problem, it says the high temperature for the day is 6 degrees Celsius. The thermometer shows the low temperature during the night. How many degrees are there between the high and low temperatures? First, I have to look at my thermometer and find 6 degrees Celsius. By looking at it, I go from 0 to 10, which means that each of these little tick marks has to equal 2 degrees. So I'm going to count them up. So we go from 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. So my high temperature is 6 degrees Fahrenheit, which is right about here. Okay. And then I have to figure out what the low temperature is. So when we go down into the negatives, we start at -2, then it goes -4, etc. So when I get to -10, that means the next negative number has to be -12. So the daily low temperature is -12 degrees Celsius. To find the difference in between the two, I can count down. So I start at 6 and I go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. The difference between the high, 6 degrees, and the low, -12 degrees, is going to be 18 degrees Celsius. Another way to think of it is you can actually add 12 plus 6, which equals 18. Hey, the highest temperature recorded in Death Valley is 134 degrees Fahrenheit. The lowest temperature is 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Estimate the difference in the temperatures. When I do this, I want to estimate it so it's easy for me to subtract. So what I will do is I will round 134 degrees, and I'm going to round it up to 135 because it's really easy to subtract 15 from 135 degrees. Because 5 minus 5 is 0, 3 minus 1 is 2, and 1 minus nothing is 1. So the estimated difference between temperatures is going to be 120 degrees Fahrenheit. On this last problem, it says Julius recorded the daily high and low temperatures in the desert for a week on this table. Question A wants to know the median high temperature for the week. Before I can find the median high temperature, I'm going to have to list these numbers in order from least to greatest, smallest to biggest. So I start off with there's 20 and then 25. It helps to cross off the number as we go. 30, 32, 32, 40, and 45. Now to find the median, I count in from both sides until I find the middle number. So we go 1 and 1, 2 and 2, and they meet here in the middle at 32. So the high temperature for the week is going to be 32 degrees. Now part B asks for the mode of the low temperatures recorded. Remember, the mode is the number that is most often repeated. So we're going to look at the low temperatures for the week and see which one is repeated the most. So I have an 11. I'm going to see if 11 is repeated any other times, and it's not, so it can't be 11. Then I'm going to look at 13. Is 13 repeated? Nope. 15. Oh, 15 is repeated 3 times. So that one is going to be the mode because it is used the most often. The last question says, what is the range of temperatures for the week? The range is always the biggest number They're the highest number and the lowest number, and we subtract them. So my highest number for the week, I'm going to look at the highs. My highest number is 45. Then for the lowest number, I'm going to look at the lows, and my lowest number is 11. So the range is going to be 45 minus 11. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So the range in temperatures for the week is 34 degrees. Okay, that's it for this lesson. Good luck.